Tagging at Plato's Closet. Tagging is the process of attaching a price tag to our inventory so customers know how much it costs. Setting up your tagging space. Tagging should be done in front of the backstock area, since we process the clothing as soon as it's tagged. We stand while tagging. Gather the items that need to be tagged. After we buy in clothing from our customers, the next step in the process is to tag them. We put clothes that need to be tagged in black bins. If a black bin contains clothing with tags on top, that indicates that these items are ready to be tagged. Grab several of these bins of clothing to be tagged and move them to where you're going to be tagging. Grab all the tools. These should be in the tagging supply spot. If you're not sure where that is, ask your supervisor. Grab the following: your tagging gun, correct month tagging ammo, correct month Sharpie, zip ties, belt hooks, jewelry tags, a stapler, and the silver Sharpie marker. Now you're ready to begin tagging. There are two types of tags: hang tags and sticky tags. Hang tags require a tagging gun to attach and are typically used for all clothing and most accessories. Sticky tags typically stick to the product, like jewelry or a pair of shoes. Tagging. Before tagging the clothing in a bin, check to make sure the tags match the clothing. Check the bottom 3 tags and make sure they correspond with the top 3 pieces of clothing. Once you've made sure that everything is correct, you can begin. Next, you will want to take the correct month's Sharpie color and stripe up the back of the tags. This helps us pull the correct items off of the floor by quickly being able to identify what the oldest ones are with that Sharpie color. Once you have made sure the correct Sharpie color is on the back of the tags, we start by folding all of the hang tags back and forth to compress them together and create an accordion look. This makes it easier to rip the tags off. Then, use the tagging gun to attach the tag to the clothing. Stick the needle of the gun through the perforated hole on our tag, and then through the manufacturer's tag or the seam on the clothing. Note: if there is not a tag inside the clothing that we should be tagging on, tag in the seam of the neck. For bottoms, in the seam on the left-hand side of the pants. To clarify, this is left when you are wearing the pants. Pro tip: put your hand inside the item, create a V with your fingers, and cradle the tag or seam. Use your fingers to guide the tagging needle in the space between your fingers. Then squeeze the trigger of the tagging gun to shoot the ammo through both the tag and the clothing. Note: pull the trigger quickly for a clean ammo release. FUBAR alert: pulling the tagging gun trigger slowly regularly jams the tagging gun. Remove the tagging gun from the clothing and the tag. You did it! For each accessory, purses and wallets for example, grab a zip tie and put the zip tie through the product's hole on the tag. Loop the zip tie through some hardware on the accessory, like a purse or a wallet, that cannot be removed from a customer who might be looking to steal. Note: for wallets, if there is no hardware to attach the zip ties to, slip the tag into the clear ID slot. For necklaces and bracelets, grab one of our jewelry tags and the stapler. Then you'll staple the folded jewelry tag together. For hats, we have 2 types: baseball hats and beanies. For baseball hats, you can tag inside the hole or the tag on the inside of the cap. For beanies, locate a seam and tag there. When it comes to shoes, we use sticky tags. Stick the tag to the bottom of the left shoe. Then write the price on the bottom of both shoes with a silver Sharpie. This is to prevent customers from swapping the price tags on less expensive shoes for more expensive shoes. Keep all of the shoes that are priced over $40 in a separate pile. We need to put the right shoe in the back room. This deters customer theft and allows us to put more product on the floor. This step will be covered later during sorting. What to do with the tagged accessories. Accessories follow different rules than clothing. All accessories, except for shoes priced $40 and up, go out onto the floor when they are tagged. All accessories should be tagged, and then all tagged accessories should be put on the floor. Tag everything at once, and then put everything out at once. This is a labor saver. All tagged accessories should be put out the same day. They don't need to be put out immediately after tagging if that's not practical, but it is a good goal to shoot for. Note, for high volume stores, it is okay to put some accessories into pre-sort bins instead. Check with your store manager to see if this applies for your store. Shoes that are $40 and up get sorted like this. As I mentioned previously, for shoes that are $40 or more, we keep the right shoe in the back room to deter theft and have our best selection on the floor. After tagging, you should have a pile for all shoes priced $40 and up. Bring them all to the back room in the area where high value shoes are stored. Pro tip, grab a black bin if you have a lot of pairs to make transporting it easier. High value shoes are stored on shelves. Each section of a shelf is labeled with a number, color, or letter. We're working on making this more consistent, but bear with us in the meantime. Look for an available space in all of our locations to find a spot for each high value shoe that you tagged. When you find an available space, write down its location, the number, color, or letter on both shoes with a silver Sharpie, like this. Put the right shoe on the shelf in its marked location. Put the left shoe aside to be put on the sales floor. Repeat this process for all of the high-valued shoes. If there are no available spaces, put each pair of the shoes that don't fit on the shelves in a black bin. Add a sticky note to this bin that says high-valued shoes without room to store. Text a picture of that bin to your store manager. Note: high-volume stores have the shoe matches and bins by size on the shelves in the back room. Ask your manager or a key holder to show you where these are. After all of the right shoes have been put in the proper location in the back room, take the left shoe out onto the floor and put it in the proper size and color location. If there's no room on the sales floor, it's time to make room. See our inventory management guide for how to do this, and talk to your store manager if there's any confusion. Making sure that items that were just tagged make it out to our floor as soon as possible is extremely important. Keeping fresh inventory for our customers is a guarantee that we like to make sure that we hold true to. So thank you for watching our tagging video and for taking the time to understand how our inventory really gets here at Plato's Closet.